No officer in the queue. Maximum security prison. There's no officer in the queue. There's nobody working. Straight cell phone out, cell phone not even hitting. Just getting straight footage. No officer in the queue. Nobody would say, can't say officer in his sleep. They just say no officer in the building. There's no security in here. So if a man was in here fighting or having a heart attack or anything, he wouldn't be able to get no help. Just straight up, like, every man for himself. Like, we seriously, like, we seriously locked in. Like, we locked in. There's no security in the building, nowhere whatsoever. The other end of the hallway, there's another queue for the other two blocks. There's another block across the hall too. Like the other end is set up the same way, and there's no officer down there either. It's the same way.
DC the Voice, Alabama Prisoner Profiles. What's going on with y'all, man? Make sure y'all continue to like, subscribe, share the content, leave a comment, send the super thanks. Make sure y'all continue to bless the Cash App and the PayPal $ Bama Prison Files with 2 S's, man. Say, man, I want to shout out people like Derek Langdon and everybody else that has seen, PSA, y'all, right? So I meant to mention this in the last video, right? At least on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, be aware, especially Instagram, right? We called a fake account, ask him up just for money, talking about, pretending to be me, talking about they in the feds and trying to get money out of people. Several of the people that follow the Instagram supporters that reached out, sent me the screenshot like, hey, I done reported these folks and unfollowed these folks. I thought this was you, bro. I try to find a screenshot. I already know I got a screenshot and I'll include it here. But yeah, appreciate y'all on that front. That's all it is with housekeeping. Now today I'm bringing y'all another prisoner whose body has been returned to his family with 0 organs intact. Let's hop right into that right now. St. Clair County. ABC 3340 News has obtained court documents revealing another case of a deceased state inmate's body found missing organs. The body of Charles Edward Singleton was returned to his family missing all organs, including his brain. Singleton, who was 74 years old, passed on November 2nd, 2021 in the custody of the Alabama Department of Corrections. He had been housed at the Hamilton Aged and Infirm Center before he was sent to an outside hospital for care prior to his death. Y'all know Hamilton, that's where they send, extremely old and extremely ill inmates that are housed, still in the Alabama Department of Corrections that they want to die in custody instead of letting them go, right? According to the statement by a family member, the University of Alabama at Birmingham's Department of Pathology performed the autopsy. The family requested the body then be sent to a funeral home in Pell City. The funeral director told the family, quote, it would be difficult to prepare his body for viewing since it was already in a, quote, noticeable state of decomposition. The funeral home characterized it as, quote, advanced skin slippage. What in the blue F is that? I can only imagine what that is or what that looks like, like maybe, how old people be wrinkly and they skin be sagging, and now in a state of decomposition. I can only imagine how wild that looks. You understand? These folks can't even have an open casket because these folks, anyway. The family, according to the court filing, was then informed there were no organs in the body. It was explained to them post-autopsy the organs were usually placed in a bag and put back into the body. The family was also informed Singleton's brain had been removed. Singleton's family requested UAB return the organs, but they reported they never received the organs, right? Because UAB did the autopsy. We have been unable to reach Singleton's family for comment. UAB provided a written statement. Quote, "We do not comment on pending litigation. We only conduct autopsies with consent or authorization and follow standard procedures equitably for anyone consented to or authorized for an autopsy. The autopsy practice is accredited by the College of American Pathologists and staffed by credentialed physicians who are certified by the American Board of Pathology. In an autopsy, organs and tissues are removed to best determine the cause of death. Autopsy consent includes consent for final disposition of the organs and tissues. Unless specifically requested, organs are not returned to the body." Well, goddamn UAB. UAB is among providers that consist with Alabama law conduct autopsies of incarcerated persons at the direction of the state of Alabama. A panel of medical ethicists reviewed and endorsed our protocols regarding autopsies conducted for incarcerated persons. The issue of deceased inmates missing organs was first reported by ABC 3340 News I-Team concerning the case of Brandon Dotson. Y'all remember I did a story on that. Y'all ain't seen that video? Go back, check that out a couple videos back. His family learned his heart was missing during a second autopsy the family had commissioned in Birmingham. The pathologist reported the heart was not in the chest cavity, so he could not complete the exam. Right? Meaning he couldn't determine the cause of death. Read between the lines, y'all. The Dotson families filed a federal lawsuit. Y'all know that. Information about Charles Singleton missing organs was part of the court filings in the Dotson case. No. Okay. Alabama Department of Corrections released a statement Thursday. The Alabama Department of Corrections does not comment on pending litigation. Further, the Alabama Department of Corrections does not authorize or perform autopsies. Once an inmate expires, the body is transported to the Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences or UAB for autopsy. Depending on several factors, including but not limited to region and whether the death is unlawful, suspicious, or unnatural. There's an evidentiary hearing in the Dotson case last week. The Alabama Department of Corrections is currently awaiting the court's decision following the presentation of that evidence. And I'm going to tell y'all now, they said they still ain't got no answers from that shit. They walked out of there with no answers, according to the posts I've seen, right? Last week, a federal judge ordered the Alabama Department of Corrections and the Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences to turn over documents concerning Dotson's state autopsy by Monday so she could review them. No state official could answer the question of what happened to Brandon Dotson's heart during a hearing in Birmingham on Friday. Like I told y'all, right? Lord Claude, have mercy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Man, another prisoner, they just said, forget it, fuck it with him. He's 74 years old, his family probably all dead. We taking all the blood organs. Let's get that brain up out of him, get that heart, get them lungs. Let's get the kidney, the liver. We need everything about it, bro. What do you need with a 74-year-old? Who is that benefit? I guess another 74-year-old elderly, well-to-do person, huh? Some oil rig owner or something trying to squeeze out a couple years in life, couple more years, right? To keep his snot-nosed kids from getting the inheritance or some shit like that, right? Craziness. But yeah, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. Super thanks. Cash App, PayPal, Bama Prison Files, 2 S's. DC The Voice. Alabama Prisoner Profiles.